She has sent money to over 10 men online and still hasn't met one in person.
So in other words, this woman got scammed 10 different times. I think at this point, the people that are around her, let's say the grandson and all those people, basically should maybe talk to the grandma and say, this is not a good life decision. You're basically wasting all your money, all your greens on online e-boys that don't exist. What's up, dudes? Today your boy's coming back with a fresh video on the channel. Hope you're all excited for it. So before I go into the video, I want to try something new. I want to interact with my little community. So every single time I'm gonna upload a new video, I'm gonna pick out one comment that I'm gonna discuss and showcase on the channel. So today's comment is from this person that is calling me a misogynist. Not cute in 2024, dude. Like, how about you stop shaming and get a life? She isn't a good mother, but how dare you go any further than that? Yeah, I definitely think she's much worse than just being a bad mother, because she basically admitted that she allowed her 13-year-old son to be working on her OnlyFans creation. If you don't know, she commented this under the video where I was talking about the Sopranos actress that basically admitted in a podcast that she allowed her 13-year-old son to be helping her with her OnlyFans creation, with editing the pictures. I said that's pretty weird and creepy, but I guess nowadays that makes you a misogynist for some reason. It doesn't make much sense, but I still appreciate the comment. But let's continue to be talking about today's video. It's basically about this grandma that is getting scammed online 10 different times because she having 10 different online boyfriends, which is already a pretty insane thing to be talking about. But let's continue.
I'm 79 years old. Several of them told me I looked more like I was 50 than 79.
Your boy just need to stop the video here, because I just need to call out the cap. I don't think there's anyone that is honest that is gonna tell her that she is looking 50, because she is just not looking 50. That is just a fact. For example, a celebrity that is in her 50s is Julia Roberts, and just compare Julia Roberts with her, and obviously know that Julia Roberts is an actress and rich and obviously has plastic surgery and a lot of makeup, but still the average 50-year-old woman that is in her 50s compared to this woman, there is a big difference between the two. This woman is definitely looking her age, and there's nothing wrong with that. She's an older lady. It is what it is.
On today's episode, we speak to a woman named Sharon who has had terrible luck finding a man online. She has sent money to over 10 men online and still hasn't met one in person.
So in other words, this woman got scammed 10 different times. I think at this point, the people that are around her, let's say the grandson and all those people, basically should maybe talk to the grandma and say, this is not a good life decision. You're basically wasting all your money, all your greens on online e-boys that don't exist. Because if you take a look at some of the pictures, they even look like AI generated, if I'm gonna be honest here with you all.
The next one was Michael, I think. He was working in Australia. Young, good looking, funny. And we were just friends to start out. And then he started getting romantic.
I for once agree with this woman. Michael definitely seems to be the romantic type, because he's saying you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. This definitely doesn't sound like a copy-paste message every single scammer is using. This is 100% original, no doubt about it. Nothing sketchy about this message at all. I mean, I do feel bad for the person that the pics were stolen from. Obviously, this person is not called Michael. It is just some poor dude on Facebook that posted his pictures, and now it is being stolen and used on a scam.
But nobody seems to understand my family. I don't want an older man. All men my age or older are old. I took care of my husband for 5 years. I do not want to do that again.
She really seems to be disliking the men that are around her age for some reason, calling them old, which is kind of funny because she's obviously in her late 70s herself. But I guess if there is some young guy in a comment section that is interested, maybe contact her, but don't scam her, because I don't allow the type of behavior that's unacceptable, of course. But having said all of this, I know some young dudes really like old women. I'm not talking about women in their 40s or 50s, but women around the person that I'm talking about in this video, 70s or 80s, a woman that's close to going to the other side. If you want to date a grandma when you're like 22, I don't understand that. I think that's kind of weird. Obviously they're both adults, so I guess, you know, do with your life what you want to do with it, but I think it's kind of strange if you're really a young man and you want to have a person that's like in their 80s or 90s. Maybe that's just your boy.
Learning lesson in this is being realistic when you're dating online too.
Like I said, it would be nice to not have to go through all the crap they feed you before you block them.
I mean, obviously your whole family was right about every single guy that you've been communicating with, right?
Didn't hit that, but yes.
Does it make you want to call him up and talk to him?
No.
Bruh, that is such a cold no. She doesn't want to call the family after she got in a fight about all the e-boys, because obviously family was saying, don't do this, they're all fake, they're all catfish, don't do it, it's not a good idea. But of course she did it, and she spent a lot of money on online e-boys, and now when she is proven to be wrong, she doesn't even want to apologize, it seems, to the family, which kind of seems a bad thing to do, especially if you're around her age, because then you really need to be close to your family, because that's the only thing you really have in your 70s. So yeah, I don't understand this woman. I definitely would be calling the family I still have and become close to them, because she definitely seems to be a little bit lonely. That is one of the reasons she's even doing this in the first place, talking to all the random men online. Let's be honest here.
With that, I have been on several dating things too, but when I put in my age and that I want them at a certain range close to my age, I swear to every one of those men at 70 years old look like they're 90.
Okay, because you look so fabulous at your age, I think you're gonna have to adjust the age range to 60 to 70. You know, I mean,
They all say age doesn't matter, you know.
She just keeps roasting men her age and saying that she looks so much younger and so much better. She has said that at least 4 times in this entire video. Basically in the beginning she was saying, oh yeah, men tell me I look 50, which is kind of cap, because the men that were saying that were basically scammers that trying to get money out of you. But having said all of this, what do you think about this woman? Leave it in the comment section. Now I want to take a look at some of the comments under this video. So someone is saying she needs to accept the fact that she looks her age and there's nothing wrong with looking your age. I do agree with that. She definitely doesn't look like she's in her 50s. She definitely looks like she's in her 70s. Let's be honest here with each other. There's nothing wrong with looking old, because she is old. So having said all of this, I want to apologize for the previous video for not putting the video link in the description. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna improve it. I'm sorry for that. But having said all of this, if you want to send me an idea of a video, go to my Instagram. I wanted to say that as well. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Press the like button and I will see you all in the next one.